All right, hashtag yourself guy is back at it with some food for thought, which maybe a legitimate point. Um, he says, "Does it matter how good your music is if no one's listening?" Hashtag his own name. Um, I think that this has sort of this probably touches a nerve, has a painful resonance with a lot of musicians because I think that many of us, if not most of us, yeah, most of us, probably the overwhelming majority of us, are putting out product that we're proud of, but that is falling short of achieving, the sort of engagement and listenership where it would start to move on its own, gain its own momentum. Whether that's, you know, less than 1,000 views or listens, less than 50,000, less than 100,000, less than a million, whatever it is, I think that experience is abundantly common. And I think, that is the sort of disappointment that is just part and parcel of being a musician or a creative person in general. It's, this means so much to me, and I put so much thought into it, and that I put so much effort into honing it to be exactly what I want it to be, and I'm really proud of what I put out there. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Crickets, you know. And I don't know how I can get it to be there. And then you'll see on the flip side, and I'll tell you that hashtag yourself guy falls in this camp in my opinion. But I saw something, yesterday. I fell for a little sympathy hook, and I clicked. A musician was like, "How come no one's listening to my stuff?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know. It's right in front of me. I'll take a listen and form my own opinion." And I get taken to a YouTube page with an autoplay, and the autoplay's got 400,000 views. But it's a nothing burger song. Like, yeah, he's figured out how to get a lot of people through the door, and I'm incredibly jealous of it, you know. But once they're there, are they gonna become true believers? Are they gonna be converts? Are they gonna be drawn in to what they see? No, that song that has 400,000 views, to just any casual listener, and I'm not going to name him, but I'm obviously making him into kind of a straw argument. You have to take it from me, and no one's gonna. But I'll bet that you've seen that too. I'll bet that you've experienced that too, where you come across something that has like an incredible amount of engagement and listenership, but you listen to it, you're like, this is amateur hour. There's no, you just know this will never actually break through in any meaningful way. This will never succeed in the way that I want my stuff to succeed. So, which would I prefer? I would prefer the former. I would prefer that my music be good, but I'm struggling to find its audience, rather than I'm really good at getting people to click on stuff, but I got nothing. But once they do, I'm a little jack in the box that they've seen enough, and they're on, and then they're off, and they're not converts. They're not new fans. They're not people who believe in me. And I'm thinking about that, versus the video put out the other day, one of the Listen Local videos, where I was going through my new sort of Listen Local mellow or background playlist, and thinking about the stories that connected me to a lot of the people who are on that playlist. Like, I discovered their music in casual random ways, through songwriting forums, through open stages, through I came into contact with these people, and what they had was something that I appreciated and held on to. And I'll bet that many of those people don't even realize that I'm holding on to their music, and that I'm a fan of their music, and that's kind of how it should be, right? Like they shouldn't all be my friends who I love as people dearly, and I'm just, like, it can be done. Like, you can convert one person at a time to be a true believer in what you are putting out there, so long as what you put out there is good. And the only meaningful measurement of that is it true to you? And so, with all due respect to hashtag yourself guy, it does matter. It does matter how good your music is, even if no one's listening, and especially if no one's listening. It matters. It is the primary thing that matters, maybe the only thing that matters. So keep on struggling to polish your material into the best you can make it, and don't be satisfied until you are. Be your own harshest critic and your own biggest fan, and keep going. Hashtag Cody Weathers. All right, till next time.